Hi Capricorn, welcome to your November 2021 reading, and we're going to start with an oracle message, and then we're going to move into the reading, and then we're going to finish with an affirmation. Okay, so before we start, I want to ask you to comment, like, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content or if you'd like to see more, and you can also do this at the end as well. All right, so let's get straight into that oracle message. Okay, so please give us a message for Capricorn. Please give us a message for Capricorn for November 2021. Okay, wow. Renewal and rebirth. I just did this one for Sagittarius. Yeah, so it does seem that this is just a time of year where a lot of people are, going through a renewal. And I looked up at the timer on the recorder, and it does talk about I just saw 111 as a time, and so it does talk about creating a fresh new beginning, and there is renewal, rebirth, right? It's card number 41, and that compresses down to 5, and that talks about change, some conflict, but also change. All right, so the message here is: examine what you resist discarding, reassess what needs to be renewed, and given a fresh start, clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. Okay, so there's a sharp call here to look at what you can do to minimalize, purify, elevate, refine your life in a way that is going to be more beneficial to you. It's going to help you to move to a new place, move to where you want to in your life. What are the people and things and situations that are not really serving me? All right, so let's get your tarot message. All right, so please tell us the issue this month for Capricorns. The issue this month for Capricorns in November 2021. Okay, so this one wanted to come out, and this month it seems that you're going to be working hard at, you can say that this is bringing in your abundance. It can be working hard at learning how to become more prosperous, become more financially stable, and also it can be how to maybe also bringing an offer to someone, learning and thinking about how to make a proposal to someone. Not necessarily, we're not talking necessarily marriage proposal, although that could be something, but how to, if it's to do with business, how do I get this thing started? How do I get this partner on board? How do I do that? And learning, trying to really study how that can happen. You don't have all the answers, but you are trying. You're in that beginner's mind. And this is to do with love. Yeah, it could be to do with maybe thinking about bringing an apology to someone, trying to create some kind of, maybe a message about let's have a new start, or I want to make an offer to you that's stable. Yeah, okay, so you know your situation best. Let's get the next steps. Okay, what are the next steps for Capricorn in this coming month, November? Okay, 10 of Swords, and the Judgment card. at the back of the deck here, which is like hidden energies, 5 of Hearts. So you are feeling a loss of something. You're feeling either you're missing something or someone or some situation, and you're just feeling like, yeah, dissatisfied. Like, yeah, you're a bit mournful for something. And this is a card, this came up for, I think it's Sagittarius, that it just came up that actually these 2 cards came up for Sagittarius as well, so it's probably worth checking that out as well, that reading. Look at this. The next steps, your advice, is exactly what this oracle card tells us: renewal and rebirth. It's that phoenix rising. It's rising from the ashes. So something, I think there's some ending. Something needs to end. There's some chapter that needs to close for you. And you know this because you've woken up to that idea. And the next steps is really, I think, spending this month through the work that you're doing, closing this off, closing off a cycle. That, and what I'm drawn to in this card is reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. So I think there's a call here, and you're preparing for that anyways, right? This is your desire. This is what you want to manifest: greater stability for yourself, a more sure offer, and you have to close something in order for that opportunity to appear, or to be able to create that opportunity with someone else or in a new situation. Okay, let's hear the outcome. What is the potential outcome for Capricorn? Let's see, potential outcome for Capricorn. Oh, we have 2. I have 1 in hand and 1 that fell. So I'm going to take this. That looks really good. The potential outcome, if this is to do with work, here we have at the bottom of the deck your card, the Devil card. So you are here present, showing up in this reading, which is nice. And conflict. There's something that you're in conflict about. Okay, so we're gonna see, and I think it's to do with this ending. I do think it's to do with that. So the potential outcome is, if this is to do with, let's start with love. There is someone that, if there is an ending, there is someone that you hold in very high esteem, very high regard. They are kind of the epitome for you. You look at them as just being a wonderful, amazing person, very giving, loving, nurturing, and just someone that you enjoy being around. And the potential outcome, if you go through this process of ending something, is wish fulfillment, to achieve your dreams, your satisfaction of having all 9 cups filled, right? Of maybe being able to access, be with, go towards this Queen of Cups, Empress. And if it's to do with work, this can be you're working at something. There's something you're learning how to do in your career. There's something new that you're studying. You're figuring something out, and it's in order to have an ending. Maybe you're trying to move careers. Maybe you're trying to move jobs. Make some kind of move or change. Something needs to end, and the outcome is that you would really get what you desire and really just feel more fulfilled, right? Feel like you have a lot more passion, a lot more love for what you do. And I think that's what you're studying. Whatever new thing you're learning, are you taking an online course, etc. But really, all of that, you have your sights set on trying to rebirth yourself in a new way, in a new, more powerful, more majestic way. And it's here already, and a potential outcome is the Empress. and wish fulfillment. So yes, that is there in the energy for you, if you follow this through. Okay, and so let's look at the blockage. What is potentially blocking? What's the potential blockage for Capricorn in November 2020? Okay, so 2 cards came out. There's a lot of messages that want to come out for you, Capricorn. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the King of Diamonds or King of Pentacles in other decks, and 6 of Diamonds. So the blockage here is it being able, okay, so I think what I see here is maybe there's an expectation of yourself to be very giving and kind of providing for everything and everyone. And could this be blocking your ability to move on from whatever this situation is and move towards, because you know, this is a card, I'm going to draw attention to this card. This is a card that talks about going for what you want, right? Standing up for what you desire, what your wish fulfillment is. But these cards talk about, in combination, I'm going to say that this is someone that's giving a lot. They're providing a lot for many people. And sometimes that can deplete your resources. And so that's the thing to be careful of, okay? This is, you are here, you're learning how to be abundant. And this page is, this Jack of Diamonds is learning how to become King of Diamonds, right? And so the potential is that here it's like giving away everything that you have. So after learning how to do this, I just saw 1212 as I looked up on the clock, and 1212 tells us about dreaming big and trusting the universe and the guidance that you have for yourself, or that's being given to you. So you are being given certain opportunities, and resources are coming in for you. But just be a little bit careful about, you're very kind of, you want to provide, you want to help, you want to give resources to others who need help. And that is true. It might be family, it might be friends, it just might be other certain situations that you committed to. And the thing is, okay, to weigh that, to balance that up with what you want as opposed to what you are committed to providing for others. Okay. All right, and let's get an energy for the month. Okay, what is the energy for the month? Energy for the month November. Okay. So this came up already at the back. 5 of Hearts. There's something you're not happy about. Yeah, you're not so pleased about something. You're mourning about something. It's either to do with this ending that has to, you're being confronted with the fact that something needs to end, and maybe that's like, oh, this is you feeling like, oh, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. It's kind of a pity. Yeah, it's kind of a pity. Actually, maybe more than a pity. It's like a real loss to you. And what we have here in the energy is 3 of Hearts. So a reunion with someone. I would like to say maybe with this Empress here. It can also be coming together, collaborating, enjoying each other's company. And so that's, I think, here with this Empress. And if this is to do with work, what I see is that the outcome here was going to be that you were going to become this empowered but very kind of giving person. You were going to fall in love again with the work that you did, and the projects and choices that you made at work, and what was blocking it. I see that if this is work, I could see that this is maybe I could read this King of Diamonds now as maybe a boss or some maybe supervisory position, some person maybe that you are having to give certain resources, some time or something to, that's maybe blocking you from being able to gain the time and energy to study, to kind of skill up, level up, and then eventually be able to end and move towards this kind of satisfying position. So I think that's something also to think about. But the energy here is that it's just fulfillment and fulfillment with others, so socially. So it does seem like with a group you will find fulfillment. If this is with love, you will find fulfillment together in some kind of harmony or reunion state, or just union state with this person, with this energy here, getting that wish fulfilled, and also just being able to celebrate. I think that's what's called for here. Real celebration is the energy of the month. After all of this, after ending something and being able to move towards wish fulfillment, here is, that ability to now celebrate and enjoy what you have reaped. Okay, Capricorn, let's get an affirmation card for your reading. Okay, please give us an affirmation for Capricorn. Okay, this one wants to come out. I find deep peace within myself. Wow, okay. Yeah, so it's about being centered. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, being centered, being stable. I look at this and this reminds me of this pentacle that's on the chest of the King of Pentacles, King of Diamonds, and it's like over the heart, right? I find deep peace within myself. So within my heart space, I find power, peace. And I look at this again, I'm seeing it's almost like some of it to do with the chakras, some of them, and so by being at peace with yourself, you're gonna find it's almost like accepting that this renewal is taking place, and accepting that whatever change comes is going to be beneficial to you. All right, and if you are interested in a prompt to go deeper, we have here, what is one thing I did today with love? How did it make me feel? Okay, so I think there's a call here. Here's at the center of your reading, the Queen of Cups, right? Love. Very loving, very receptive, nurturing energy, and the Empress as well, right? As well as you have the King of Pentacles, so very giving, providing. So I think there's a call to have the energy of whatever happens this month be pinned or underpinned with this kind of idea of acting from a space of love, regardless of what challenges appear for you. This is an ending here, and renewals and rebirths are not always easy, but I think if we kind of embrace peace, because we know that on the other side there is going to be some good outcome, then I think it'll be more bearable and more possible for you. All right, that's your reading, and do remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and take care. Have a good month, Capricorn.